Welcome back for another weekly update on my log farmhouse restoration. So I'm really excited this week because I've gotten a new new tool. I got a new camera. Up until now I've been using my iPhone 5S and it works, but as you've seen in some of the other videos, once the light levels start going down, it's terrible. The light is just really bad. So I got a Canon G7X, and so this is going to be a lot better for filming in lower light conditions, which I often get here in the house. It'll also allow me to have a lot more memory so I can take more videos, and I'm not constantly filling up the memory on my phone. And then also I have a lot longer battery life because I've got 3 different batteries for the camera, and I only have the one for the phone, and I don't want to drain my phone battery down all the way because in the event that something would happen and I need to call for help, the neighbors are a good ways away from me, so I want to make sure I've got still have power on my phone to be able to call out if I need to. So anyway, I'm really excited about this. It should make the videos a little bit better, somewhat. At least the video will be better. I don't know. You still got to watch me, but you know, oh well. So today we are cleaning out the boards in these 2 rooms over here. As you can see, this is the room with the halfway second story on the logs, and then all these boards are what came out of the ceiling in this section. So I'm gonna try I should be able to get all these cleaned up. This is probably only a couple loads up to the barn right here, 2 or 3 loads. And then I also have a little bit of plaster left over on this side, and I'm hoping to get all this scooped up. I still have my buckets down there that I haven't taken to the landfill yet, so I'll get those. I don't know if I'll get this second load with the rest of this plaster over today or not. So as you can see, this is the barn where I've been putting all of the boards out of the house so far. It's another 2 foot or so higher than I am, so it's about 7.5 feet, a little over. So hopefully I'll be able to get another couple loads here onto the stack before we run out of room. Back down at the house, the boards are unloaded, and now it's time to take the buckets to the dump. I'm back from the dump, and now I'm going to clean the boards out of this room, and then I'll take them back up to that barn that I just showed you. Well, I forgot to bring my respirator today. So I was thinking that I was going to scoop up the plaster that's in the room here, but I really don't want to do that without my respirator, so I'm going to put that on hold till tomorrow. I should be out here again tomorrow afternoon. And so instead, right now, I'm going to start removing the banister from around the stairs. Okay, it is Tuesday afternoon, and today I remembered my respirator. Which means that I can scoop up the plaster here without choking on all the dust that it's going to create. That's not going to take but a minute or 2. That'll be pretty quick to clean up. Yesterday afternoon, I did get the banister off from the stairs. So that's off. There's little sticks and stuff piled up over there. That wasn't too bad of a job. And today, aside from scooping up plaster, I think I'm going to try clearing some of this stuff out of the room. So the boards that came off from the divider walls, the sticks from the stairway, doors that I've taken out of the inside, and start cleaning some of this stuff out of here, and probably move it into the barn. And that way because it's just one more thing I got to get out of here before I can start taking the house down. So anyway, first off, clean up the plaster. The last 4 interior doors are in the truck and ready to go up to the barn. And let me tell you, some of those doors that are the tongue and groove boards, oak, ooh, those things are heavy. I was kind of surprised at how much some of those things weighed. But after I get these up, then I'll come back down here and go into that room right there, and I've got some pieces of trim and stuff that are in there. Came from around the doors, and that divider wall that was in there. I'll load that kind of stuff up next and take that stuff up to the barn as well. Get that out of there. I've got my second load of kind of trim pieces and stuff in the truck. That's ready to go up to the barn. The next time I come out here, I'll start working on taking kind of the junk that was in the house, get that out of here, and I'll be taking that up to the barn as well, because that's next stuff to get out of here. Cleaned all the tables and chairs and stuff like that that was in the kitchen area right here. Got all those out, moved those up to the barn, and I've gotten all the stuff out of this room as well, and scooped up some chinking, filled up my last few buckets, and put some other odds and ends in the trailer, so all that stuff is ready to go when I leave for the day. I can take that to the dump. So now I am going to start removing some of these wood spacers that are in between the logs. And now some of you might be thinking that I got myself a nice supply of firewood that's already split here, but actually I'm planning on saving this stuff, and the reason is because I've actually had 2 different people tell me that they are quite sure that the wood that's in between the logs for the spacers is actually chestnut. One guy is someone who does timber frame and log house restorations and whatnot for his 9-to-5 job, and another one was a historian who said, yeah, it's quite common to find the chestnut in between the logs there. And so both of them are relatively sure that that's what this wood is. So I'm kind of excited about that, and so I'm planning on keeping the wood. I've got a couple ideas. I know a couple guys that do wood turning, so I might be able to get them to do some little projects with this stuff. But I don't know yet, but I'm definitely going to keep it. All of the wooden chinking spacer things are now out of the walls, and as you can see, you can look right through all the gaps in the walls. Both pins are done, upstairs and downstairs. There's a few pieces here and there that were wedged in there pretty good, and I wasn't able to get them out, but the majority of it's out, and those will all fall out once the logs get unstacked. So that's going to be it for this week. Next week I am probably going to work on taking trim off from around the windows and stairs. Maybe get some of these boards off over here, I don't know. But it'll be something along that lines. And yeah, So I will see you guys in the next weekly update.